Hey everybody, I'm Garrett, and here are reviews from your mobile portal, mob.org. Let's go! Mobile platforms have been more than a means of communication for a long time. For some people, they're a window on the internet. For others, they are things to do when they get bored. And for others still, they're another way to shake the money tree. These days, every self-respecting Hollywood movie has to have a game of the same name. Well, today's game is called The Lone Ranger, and it's based on the film. Yup, The Lone Ranger, that was recently released. The film tells about the peace officer John Reed, whom fate brought to his Indian friend Tonto, in the times of greed, corruption, and violence when the first railways appeared and changed the notions about power and might. John becomes a legendary masked avenger in order to resist trash and sodomy together with his friend. But all that was in the film. And what about the game? Let's have a look. Actually, the game's kinda strange. When you download and run it, you expect to get anything except for the things I got. I anticipated a shooter, an arcade game, a shooting range, and even a runner. And I got a farm frenzy? It's quite a rough analogy, but nevertheless, it's quite accurate in reflecting the essence of what is happening. Why? I'll explain. Everything begins with the holdup of a caravan. No, it's not robbed by forest elves, but by some raiders. They blow up the passage. The procession stops and begins the thing that should have been a fight. In practice, we simply tap every bandit and he dies after that. And the hell begins. Every action of the player, your every tap is accompanied by the pop-up window with a text, enumeration of the found objects, and the experience you got. When you manage to cope with all that, read the 1000th letter a la, "You have found a damned nail." The game seems to resume, but as soon as you tap an icon or do something you get another damn nail, get more experience, spend more energy, and all the text hell starts from the very beginning. It has some diversity though. For example, there is a moment when you have to shoot down all the raiders in the first mission. It looks like that. The camera slowly rotates back and forth. Guys with guns show up from different shelters in the terrain, twitch convulsively, and hide again. Logically, they shoot this way. But everything seems to happen in complete silence. Maybe the main hero of the game is deaf? It seems that he's not, as we can hear our own shots. In short, tap the visible guys and they die. And after that, a distribution of resources, money, and experience, and after that, again, a text and solemn sounds. Short backdrop with cowboys driving up to the town, and the introduction is over. Fairly speaking, I thought that they would let me play at last and stupid inserts would show up more rarely. Could it be that the beginning turned out to be dull and then the game would become more interesting? I really wanted to give the game a chance. But no. Everything continued in the same vein. I tapped the icon and then watched my experience scale fill during a 15-second spot. Know what? This is the most boring and most tedious and most useless action of all that I've seen. And calling this gameplay is similar to calling a toy terrier a dog. Actually, the game could have been forgiven for that if it were not for our old friend, donation. Just imagine, with all its dejection, the game is not ashamed of begging for money. Know what, Disney? That's really too much. And in addition to all that, the game misbehaves on older devices. And on older devices, I do not mean devices from the last century, but from the last year. And it is nothing less than strange considering the rather mediocre graphics. But, like in every review when I think that the game's bad, I ask you, my dear viewers, don't take my word for it, but still check it out and make your own decision. Finally, taste and preferences are very subjective things. Even Justin Bieber has his fans though. That's all for today. If you liked it, subscribe for the channel, put like, and share more videos with friends. This was Garrett and reviews from mob.org. See you again soon.